and who is one of the drivers for this legislation and all of this effort, Councilmember Marc Elrich.
I'm really excited to be here today, and I'm really glad that the years of work we put into it has really borne fruition. I was driving down the road the other day, and I was behind a bus, and I saw that sign. And my first reaction was, I must be behind a Metro bus, and that's a DC advertisement. And then I looked at it again and I said, wait a minute, this is Montgomery County. And I was so happy to see not just the legislation we passed, but that ride-on buses, which are often ridden by the people most affected by affordable housing, having signs on it saying, you have rights, we're here to help you, and this is how to get a hold of us. So this is what matters with legislation. It's one thing to pass a law. It's another thing to talk about a law. It's another thing to actually go sit down and do the work to make it happen. So I'm thrilled that we're actually doing active outreach to people and letting them know that this is there. I mean, I can't tell you during the committee work where people were talking about how tenants don't know what's going on and how do we reach them. And so this is really, really great initiative on that part. And the inspection program is pure gold. If we go through this county, we do all the buildings, we focus on the older ones and the ones with the most violations, we can bring this housing stock up to a level of decency that it has not been at in many, many years. And once it's there, we can keep it there. And I believe, the goal of this administration, the goal of this legislation is to make sure that we can get the housing stock right and that we can keep it right. And so I appreciate all the help I got. I appreciate Tom's co-sponsorship of this bill and the work that was done in the Fed committee to make sure that we actually got a bill out. It was worth the time and it was worth the energy, and I think tenants are going to be a lot better for this. And they are a third of our county, and I think this reflects the value we have for them. So thank everybody for getting us to this place today.
Thank you.
Thank you.